So, so it's just your legendary. I was going to say NIGGA, but I'm gonna keep it on the Nickelodeon level because I'm a legendary artist who has something to say. And unfortunately, some people that I know have to stay away from this money because they didn't recognize when they was in the presence of a legend. I'm in B-more, it's a cold world. I know what it is to live and speak from a cold world perspective, you know, being from B-more, you know. Um, right now I'm staying at a treatment center for smoking too much weed. That sounds funny to some people because in the city like B-more, there's a lot of crack, dope, pills, all types of shit that I never did, you know. But weed had me speaking from the perspective of not handling my business correctly, which is why I was put in a position to be misunderstood, which is good, because she who knows me and is aligned with her highest purpose is already prepared to do what she got to do to make sure she don't stay away from this money, which is good. I like to spell witch, WITCH, like you see, like you got a broomstick hanging over your door because you want to keep your house clean from negative energy or whatever the reason why you did it. But whatever the reason why people do what they do, you know what I mean? Don't be superstitious. We're gonna take it to a super goddess and super god in the Glorian level. That's what my work is about. So if you go to my lives, if you go to my not my lives, if you go to my YouTube shorts, you'll be able to see me working on a piece, you know. And this piece that I'm working on, every time I'm working on it at the treatment center, um, let me see if I can describe where this treatment center is. It's a treatment center somewhere in Baltimore between Baltimore Street and between Baltimore Street. Damn. It's on Fulton. It's on Fulton. It's on Fulton Avenue. You know, because I do Real Nigga Anonymous, which is the name of this YouTube page, or Real AGGIN Anonymous. You know, we're gonna keep Narcotics Anonymous anonymous. You know, but as I'm painting the picture, they keep looking at the picture of this lovely model, especially when she had the locks, and they saying, there's an oracle woman there who keeps saying to me, and I call her the oracle. She's not really the oracle woman, but I call her an oracle. She says, this woman's gonna walk through this door. I said, why you keep saying that? She said, because I just see it happening. And I just fall back and I look at her with this look like, damn, I really feel what it is you're saying, right? And yeah, I just gotta say to myself, keep on working. You know, I got a lot of good things working for me. Why? Because I'm a legendary. This is the story of the Nickelodeon Godfather, and you're looking at him right here. You know, you're looking at him right here. You know, I lost a tooth dealing with this. I got tased by the police because somebody wasn't believing in my nigga lies, which is the name of my series, Nigga Lies. You know what I mean? A piece I gave to Cat Williams on April 7th. You know what I mean? Um, April 7th, 2023. Cat Williams now owns that piece, and now these pieces that I'm working on is a series of nigga lies. You know what I mean? Because in my art series, I was inspired to be clean by a woman who actually lied on my speech, because she didn't know how to translate my speech. You know, because because she didn't know how to translate my speech through my artwork, I had to deal with some legal issues as far as my business, and she had to go ahead and tell a nigga lie to the judge to explain, to tell a stereotype story. But the stereotype story that she told put her in a position to have to pass her Nickelodeon godmother position to the HNIC, the head nurse in charge. That's the nigga lie story I'm telling, and the truth lies within us. You feel me? So get ready to see more of my work as I show and prove. You know what I mean? Why the God is good. And when I have the show that I have that takes me to this level now that I'm clean and sober, and I'm doing what I'm doing in this Neglorian Godfather position on my own, handling my own business. Once I have that show, I'll let you know. But for now, have a lovely day. All right? And continue watching my lives like you do. So when you walk through that door, when you walk through the door of that dirty world with your dirty thoughts, when you're saying F words and all types of words and concerning me, you recognize that I'm not on that dirty level because I'm clean and sober right now. However, I come from a place where love is made. So if you can meet me there, it'll sort itself out. One.